Hello, my love people. Welcome to my channel once again. There is Bongreat One TV, and I am Dr. Bongreat. In today's video, I am going to educate you on why you should have a plan for your life. There is the only channel where we educate people about personal finance tips, entrepreneurship, and then businesses, and also mysteries about life. So please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also share with your friends. And at the end of the day, you are going to be blessed. All right, so let's proceed to the topic for today. I chose this topic specifically because I realized that most people or most youth out there do not actually have a plan for their lives. If you are to tell them today that maybe I am giving you 1 million Ghana cedis and what are you going to do with this money? Now that most people are going to think about what they are going to use those money for. Or it is only a few percentage, let's say 3 out of 100%, who will be able to tell you exactly what they are going to use those monies for. We need to actually have a plan for our lives. It is very necessary for every person out there to draw a budget concerning a personal life plan budget. Why am I saying this? You see, sometimes when it comes to the planning process, it is very tough. Assuming you are there and then someone just come in and then dash you, let's say 1 million Ghana cedis. Most people do not know what they are going to actually use those money for. Now that they are going to think about what they are going to use the money for, because you do not have a budget or a plan for your life. So there is a need for every youth out there to really have a plan for your life. Maybe you are struggling financially out there and you do not know how you are going to be able to raise capital to start up something. But I'm here to encourage you that it is not too late for you to plan about your life. Make the preparation, plan everything. Maybe if I'm getting 1 million Ghana cedis today, this is what I am going to do, this is what I'm going to buy, this is what I'm going to invest my money in. You need to have all these plans there, stated elsewhere, so that immediately money comes into your hand, then you know what you are using those money for, or you know the agenda for that particular money. Because if you don't do it that way and you say that, okay, give me the money before I begin to think, in the process of you thinking, by the time you realize, then you have spent a lot of those money, because I have given you 1 million Ghana cedis and you were not expecting the money. So now you are going to sit back and say, oh, what am I going to use this money for? Should I establish a business with it? Should I purchase a vehicle with it, or invest it in something, or should I lend the money to a friend, or and the rest? Are you getting it? These are some of the thoughts that may begin to come into your mind whilst the money has been given to you. So there is a critical need for you to plan very well for your life before you get money. Because if you do not make some kind of statement elsewhere, like some kind of budget elsewhere, like some kind of investment that you want to do or you want to embark on elsewhere, some kind of business that you want to venture in elsewhere, making a raw budget of the money that will be going into that business and also how you are going to use that money, then you have really failed. Because don't forget, sometimes when money comes into your hand, you are going to invite friends. Oh, Charlie, let me use this percentage to chill, or let me use this percentage to have fun. And after that, then I begin thinking about what I'm going to use that money for. By the time that you realize, you see that you have spent more than you need. So maybe if it's about business that you even want to establish, by the time you realize, you would have spent more on yourself than the business that you want to even establish in the first place. Are you getting it? So we need to think critically and then have a plan for our life, have a plan for the future that we are entering into. So if you're a young youth out there, you need to plan about your life. Are you getting it? Things that you want to do in the next year, in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years, in the next 4 years, in the next 5 years. You need to have a mental picture of everything that you want to do and make sure that you write them down elsewhere, so that from time to time you go and then glance or have a glance of it and see how you are improving in your life every day and night. Are you getting it? You shouldn't lose God. You shouldn't relax and say that, no, I am waiting for manna to rain from heaven before I begin to plan about my future. No, you need to think about your future. You need to think beyond. That is the reason why you need to have a proactive mindset. You need to think beyond. You need to have a vision, something that you really want to achieve in life. Are you getting it? In the next year, what do you want to achieve? In the next 2 years, what do you want to achieve in life? In the next 3 years, what do you really want to achieve in life? These are some of the things that you need to plan about it. Are you getting it? It is not an easy task, but you need to try as much as possible to make it come into a reality. Even if maybe there hasn't been any form of support from anywhere, try as much as possible to think and say, no, I am going to organize myself very well. I'm going to lay some good foundation. I am going to save and then invest into the future so that in some few years to come, I'll be able to grab those money and begin starting something with my life, even if there is no money coming from anywhere. Are you getting it? So these are some of the things that the youth or people out there should be aware of. You need to have a plan for your future. Always try to write certain things down. There are certain things that normally drops into your mind and then they come and then they never stay. They come and then they go. There are so many kinds of ideas that may drop in your mind, and when they come, they don't stay. They just vanish within 2 or 3 days. Are you getting it? So sometimes when these ideas pop up, you need to take a pen and paper and then jot them somewhere, write them somewhere, so that immediately you get money or you get the financial support, you go grab your paper, glance through, and then you know what you are doing. Are you getting it? That is the reason why it is very, very important for you to plan about your future. Have a plan for yourself. You shouldn't just be sitting there idle and then saying, oh, ebefa, and then oh, by next year or next 2 years, I'll be doing this, without putting in any effort, without putting in any sacrifices, and thinking that you are going to get everything that you want. Life is never like that. Life is tough. I must tell you this, life is tough. And for that matter, there is a need for you to have a plan for yourself so that in the nearby future, you wouldn't find yourself wanting. So this is the advice I have for you for today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also like my page anytime I drop a new video so that you may also enjoy it. And don't forget to share with your friends out there because they really need this education. I am Dr. Bongreat once again. Until I meet you another time in my next video, I say a big thank you. Bye-bye.